Okay, so anyway, I wanted to test a few things on my Promethean board, and I wanted to test the ability of Zoom to be able to record what I was doing up here as well through the microphone and through the web camera. So I wanted to show this setting on your boards. I'm going to sign out of it right now. So this is what it would look like when it came up. And what I did was I created my own setup, and then I put a password in there so I have so I can access my stuff and no one else can. And I also went through the Play Store here and added a bunch of features and a bunch of apps onto here. So I added Chrome, Google Photos, Earth, Classroom, the doc sheet, slides, calendar, right, email, Drive. I added a bunch of things. I added YouTube, the maps, the calculator, and Facebook only for my high altitude stuff. And then I added the Zoom app so that I have pretty much everything I need on here. And that again is in that, your app box down here where it says locker. You'd find your stuff down here. So I wanted to show you how I set this up anyway. So I'm gonna sign out of this. And if you notice, you have a couple different things here. I have myself, Rocket Man. I have a guest spot, and I also have the owner. Now to set up your own, right, you have to click into the owner, and that's the owner of the board, right? And then what you're going to do at this point is you're going to go in here hang on a minute, in settings, right? And then you can scroll up and then it'll say add user. So you're going to add user, you say okay, right? You added your new user, now they're added, and if you wanted to set it up now, I can set it up now. So if I set it up, which I'm going to do, nope, that didn't work out, but I'm a new user. I'm going to change my settings on this because I want to add my name on here. Now I'm gonna put the high altitude button here. So the keyboard will come up, and I'm gonna put high altitude because this is what I'll use it for. And then I have stuff that's specific to this particular profile. So I'm going to go out of the user thing. I'm going to come down here, right? And then I have to go into my locker, and I'm going to check. Notice my apps that I had in here are gone, which means that I'm not on my other profile. So I have to go to Play Store. When I go to Play Store, it's going to ask you to log in. And you sign in with your GESD email account. And it's your normal email and password. I know the white, for some reason, the white is hard to see on here. But I'm just entering my email address. And now I'm going to enter my password. Right, now my password. Now I have a double protect on here. I suggest that you do this for all your accounts, and it basically makes my cell phone talk to the device to make sure that I'm the person signing into my account. I do this for my Google account at school and all my other ones. The only reason why is because I don't want anyone logging into my my account without me knowing. And sometimes my kids do it. I'm able to keep them out. So anyway, so I skip over the find it in there. And I'm gonna pull up everything Google. Just makes it easier. And so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add Chrome. So install, and I don't have to wait for it to install. I can go right back. Ooh. There we go. Once it starts, I can go right back, and I can grab something else. Google Photos. I definitely need my Google Calendar for this one. So I can keep track of launches. Google Slides, probably not. Google Drive for sure. So anyway, so I go through and I grab whatever ones I want. And I don't have to do it right now. I can do it whenever and take a look at it. So you know, there's all different kinds of things that you can do and put in here. You can put pretty much any app that you can put in a Google feature, you can actually do here as well, right? So now I go back to my locker, and you'll be able to see that these apps are starting to pile in. Looks like they're already downloaded. So I have everything I need in there. So if I needed to do anything more, I could. If you want to go to the Promethean store, sometimes they have some stuff there as well that you can download and utilize. I know the Acrobat one has been great. Adobe Acrobat's been great for files when I'm working in dark screen files. It helps out a little bit. So I'm able to do that. So I just wanted to show that again, to change it. So when you're done, right, all you do is you go in and sign out, and now they're all here. And if you want to put a password with it, like I have here, so high altitude, notice that one goes right in. So without a password, it's not protected. So if you go into here, and then you go into more settings, right? And in this case, I just did this, so let me, here it is right here, security and location, right? So I'm gonna put screen lock, and I wanna put a pin in, right? And so I'm gonna put a pin in there, I continue, and it asks me for it again. And okay, now I don't want my notifications shown, so I click don't show all notifications. I click done. And then I close this out. And now I'm protected. So if I come in here and I sign out, now when I go to sign in, I have to hit my personal PIN, which is different than my other one, right? And now I'm in my high altitude and I can grab whatever I need off of there. So it's kind of a neat idea. I think this will work a little bit better once we start going live remote. And hopefully that'll work out better for all of us. So again, this is with the newer boards. I'm actually not sure there's a name for these ones, but I'm not sure exactly which ones they are. But the ones with the circle menus are probably a little different. Maybe I'll be able to get a hold of one of those and work through and try to figure out how to do that same thing on those boards.